So this week is World Mental Health Week, a day meant to raise awareness for mental health and help improve mental well-being for everyone.
Yes, holistic well-being expert Lori Warren has a book coming out called Wild World, Joyful Heart. And Lori, you're going to talk about some tools that all of us can use to cope, but especially those who are struggling.
It seems like the number one tool is talking.
Yes, thank you, Kurt. The number one tool is absolutely talking, having this conversation, because what's happened up till now mostly is that we don't talk, we hide it, we don't talk about it, and just talking about it takes some of the air out of the tire a little bit, so to speak.
Sure.
And having the conversations with our kids, having, I love early last year in November, the CEO of Cisco sent out an email about mental health awareness to his 70,000 employees.
It's a huge impact.
Huge, and so we're starting, but we need to feel okay with saying, I need a day out of work because I need to go to see my psychiatrist, or instead of just the doctor,
Being
the
ashamed
physical
of
stuff
it.
where
Well, no, people
there's
are
so much
ashamed
shame
of it,
around it.
There's such a stigma, and there are many organizations that have employee mental health programs set up where many employees are even afraid to go use that because they're afraid, well, maybe I won't get that promotion
If they find
because
out, they're
I
going to
needed
think something's
counseling.
wrong. Right, exactly. Yeah, that's totally true.
Because we still have this old, antiquated idea that mental health means you need to be locked up. Depression, anxiety, stress, those are all in the mental health vernacular. And those are things that most of us deal with every day.
Yeah. And Lori, we have a lot of parents who watch us here in the morning. Kids, we're seeing suicide rates going up. I mean, it's a scary situation. Why do you think mental health with kids seems to be a growing issue lately?
So just to really hit it home for folks, from 2006 to 2016, the suicide rate for teens went up 70%. That's a 70.
That's a startling
horrible
problem.
It's frightening. And I think that there's a few reasons for it, but if I had to pick two, number one, all the kids watching will not like me for saying this, but I think that the addiction to the technology takes them away from this kind of connection, being with people and seeing themselves mirrored in people. And then, so the technology is one piece, not saying it should go away, but it needs to be used better as a tool. And then the second thing is, I think as a culture and as a parent body, we need to put less pressure on our kids. There's immense pressure.
Thank you so much
Let them
for
be
that.
kids.
And the balance that these kids need these days, and you're right, dealing with the technology and everything else.
Have the conversation. Lori, we got to run. We could talk about this for hours. Unfortunately, we don't have time. Her book, Wild World, Joyful Heart. Check it out. Certainly some insight into the conversations we should be having. Let's get over to Weather Now meteorologist Brooks Garner watching a warm-up, man.